Hi friends, this is Krishna from Chris Software Solutions. In this video we are going to see what are all the different annotations are there and what is the use of it, when we need to use which annotation and all we will discuss here. What is annotation? Annotation is something like it is having the predefined functionality. So what to perform and all already defined in the TestNG. Accordingly, the functionality is going to implement whenever we are using the particular annotation. Okay, so different annotations are there. You can see here, these are all the different annotations: before suit, before test, before class, before method, before groups, and similarly after suit, after test, after class, after method, after groups. But most of them we're going to use in real time except the before groups. So remaining all we will use in real time and all. Now we are going to discuss in this video what is the importance of each and every annotation and when we need to use this. So you can see here in the previous examples, in the last video I covered like @TestNG annotation. It means that @test whenever we are using it shows that it is one test case. But you can observe here, these are all the two test cases. This is one test. It is opening the Internet Heroku app and it is working with the alerts part. And second test case, I am opening the demo tours and drop down items selection and all we are using here. And then driver.quit I am using. In the second test case also, driver.quit I am using to close the browser. Similarly, now one thing you need to understand here, let me go by one annotation in real-time usage, so that whenever you are working on the any project and all, you will come to know, okay, this annotation is used for this use. Okay, so whatever the common functionality will be there, that common, see here also we are setting the exe chrome driver.exe and we are creating the driver. Here also we are using the setting the path for chrome driver.exe and you are opening the you are creating the driver object. So we need to reuse the code. In real time we will not write like this way. We need to even in real time the URL will be same for all the test cases. But for example, in this test case I have taken two URLs. Okay, that's fine. So each and every test, before executing the test, I want to perform some operation. Then you need to go with the before method. Okay, let me write here before method before method annotation. We are going to use before method annotation. See, it is imported. Same, all the annotations, there is no return type. Always return type will be void only. So before method, right? So I can write here prerequisite. My method name is prerequisites. So what I am going to do is just I will remove this code from here. I am going to put it into a before method. Same, I am going to remove from here also. Now we are getting there because this driver object is inside of this method. So that is the reason it is returning it is throwing an error. Let me declare it in class level. Let me declare it in class level. Okay. So now remove this. Fine. Any errors are there? No errors. Because so we have declared the driver. Now how the before method is going to work is, before executing each and every test case, the before method will be executed and then test case will be executed. If at all you are having after method, so after your test case, after executing your test case, the after method will be used. So let me, for example, I am writing the after method also. Public void cleanup, my method name is. Any method name you can use, that is not a problem. So just I am using driver.quit here. Okay, so as I told you, each and every test case, after the test case, after method will be executed. Before the test case, before method will be executed. So I am removing driver.quit here. Okay, this is the importance of the after method and before method. Okay, after method will be executed after the test case, after the @test, and before method will be executed before @test functionality. Okay, let me run this and see here how it is working. So far we have used annotations before method, after method, and @test we have used. See, let me execute this and see how it is working. So we did not set any priority, so it will go by alphabetical order. So as we discussed in the previous video, if you did not set the priority, it is going to execute it in alphabetical order. Method name alphabetical order. See, first internet hierarchy app is test case is working. It clicked on the first JavaScript alert. Next it clicked on the second. So it's going to click on OK, and this is the third alert. This is first and second and third. Okay, so here it is going to enter the data and click on OK. See, first test case is completed successfully. Next, second test case is loading. Okay, so it is going to display as the in this drop down what all the items are there. It is going to display for us. See, all the items are displaying. Leave about what test cases I am executing here, but try to understand the concept. Real-time usage. See, 2 test cases executed, passes 2 and failure 0, skip 0. Like this way, the before method and after method will be used for us. Before method will be as a prerequisite. You want to execute something before your test case starts. After method is after your test case. So how it is executed? Before method executed for test case 1, and then after method is executed, and before method is executed for test case 2, and then after method is executed. So 2 test cases we are having. See, 2 tests we are having. So before method executed for first test case, and then after method. Before method executed for second test case, and then after method. Like this way it is going to work. And then let me work on the few more. Before class also will be there. So public void, just I am taking same name, before class. Before class, I'm naming it as a common code. Whatever the common code will be there for that particular class, like common code I'm writing here before class, like database connection you required for all the test cases. The database connection will be mentioned here, or any database connections will be opened. Database connection will be open here. And similarly, what else we required class level? Any test data required for all the test cases. Okay, so these are all the things. Like if anything you need class level before executing anything in this class, before class will be executed, like in real time database connections and test data files opening and all. Similarly, after test also will be there. Sorry, similarly after class also will be there. Closing the common. Whatever the commons you have opened, it is going to close all the things. Let me take, you open the database connection here, it is going to close the connection here. In the after class, database connection open, database connection closed, test data files closed. Okay, so this is class level. So it means that before executing anything in this class, first is going to execute before class. If before suit is not there, okay, so before class will be executed, and usually we will mention like database connections and test data files opening, or loading the properties files also. If at all any test data properties files are there, opening those files. Okay, and then when after class will be executed, all the test cases are completed, then after class will be executed. When before method will be executed, each and every test case before starting it is going to execute before method. When after method will be executed, after each and every test case, after method will be executed. So class means it will execute only class level only one time. This is before starting any test case. This is completing all the test cases. Okay, I hope you understand. Fine. Okay, now let me execute this and see the results. Let me print here. Let me print here. This is my test case 1. Test case 1 is started. Okay, test case 1 is started. Similarly, I am adding here my test case 1 is completed. Just for our understanding, I am writing this one. So test case 2 is started. So, and I am writing here test case 2 is completed. Now you will understand how which order it is executing. If I will execute now this class, so what is going to happen? First it will execute the before class, and then before method, and then test case, after method, next before method, test case 2, after method, and then after class. So like this format it is going to execute the. Now let me try to execute this and see here which order it is executing. See, database connection is opened. Test data required for all the test case. It means that what? Your before class is executed, and then what will happen? Test case 1 is started. So before method is executed, and then after your test case is executed. See, test case 1 is executing now. Test case 1 is completed. See, second test case is opened. Test case 2 is started. It is going to print all the countries for us, and then it is going to print for us what it is going to print. Test case 2 is completed, and then your database connection closed, test data files closed. So it means that which order it is executing? First before class, and then before method it is executing test case, after method, and then again before method test case 2, and then after method. So that order it is going to execute. Okay, so let me note down here which order it is executing: before class, and then before method, your test, after method, again before method, test, after method, after class. So this is the order it is executed. So each and every test before method and after method will be executed. Before class will be class level only once, and then before method second test. This is test case 1, this is test case 2, and then after class. This is how it is going to work for us. Okay, so similarly one more annotation let me try to learn. So this is about the class level, but I am having 10 classes. For all the classes I want to execute some code. Instead of n number of classes, internally I don't want to mention my code, but I want to execute before starting all the classes. I want to execute some code. Then you need to go for before suit. Before execution is anything. So usually what we will mention here, we'll mention about reporting for all the test cases. Usually we'll put, it means that reporting for all the test cases, and open the connection to the reports, open to the connection to the reports will be happen here. Okay, so in the similarly after suit also will be there. Once all the classes are completed, then after suit will be work for us. Once all the classes are completed, then you will understand this one. See, after execution of the each and every class, here also same thing. You are opening the connection to the reports here, right? See this more clearly I'm going to explain you in the future videos, because I am planning to do the videos for the framework. There you will understand the more usage of the before suit. Okay, close connection to the reports. Okay, so when before suit and after suit will be executed? Before starting of any class. It means before class. So you can see here now before class it is going to execute before suit, and at the after class it is going to execute after suit. Okay, so this is how the order of the annotations: before suit, before class, before method and test case 1, after method, before method and test case 2, after method, after class, after suit. That's it. And also 2 more annotations we used in real time: before test and after test. This I will explain you in the next video. So these are all the different annotations and what is the usage, real-time usage of them. Like this way it is going to work for us. Okay, so and one more challenging is here. For example, I am having my test cases, 10 modules are there in my application. Each and every module I am maintaining one class. One class, all the test cases I am putting there. 10 classes are there. I want to execute 10 classes. See, in real time and all, we need to execute the test cases without a human intervention. We should not execute by clicking on run button or something. Automatically it need to execute our test cases. I am having 10 classes. But can I, so far what I explained you, just right click on it, run as TestNG suite. One class you will execute, but I want to run 10 classes. Then the TestNG is providing us a feature. We can run n number of classes using XML, TestNG XML. So by using those XMLs, you can execute not only the classes, in those classes, what are all the methods to execute, what methods not to execute, what need to be included, what need to be excluded. All these things you can play with the XMLs. Okay, so you no need to have any knowledge on XML, don't worry. In the next video I'm going to cover what is the importance of the TestNG XMLs and how to pass the parameters from it, and how to run particular group of the test cases, how to run particular set of test cases. So those all things I will try to cover in the next video. But I hope you understand what is the importance of XML. You cannot execute multiple test cases which is available in multiple classes by using Eclipse. So we need to go for creating the TestNG XMLs, and there you are specifying what classes you want to execute, in those classes what methods you need to execute and all. Okay, so that is very important. In real time we will use XMLs. We will not execute one by one test case manually. We need to execute all the test cases without human intervention. Just you need to create your XML. Automatically it need to pick up and it need to execute your test cases one by one, and it need to give the consolidated results report for us at the end of the execution. That is how we used to work even in real time. I will try to cover whatever is required in real time for you guys. So surely I will try to cover each and everything. If you will follow my videos, surely you can crack any interview, no doubt about it. I already covered for manual testing videos and interview questions. So this is the series of already Selenium part I have covered. Currently I am doing TestNG. After that I will do for Maven and Jenkins, Git and extend reports, and then Java related videos. So I will try to cover more and more. If you really likes my videos, please try to subscribe to our channel Chris Software Solutions and click on the bell icon to get more and more videos from me. Okay, so if you like this video, please like it, and subscribe to my channel and share with your friends and motivate them. So okay, so that's all for this video. Thank you so much.